A couple of young ladies called to see the young gentleman, one of whom was named Bet and the other Nancy. They were not exactly pretty, perhaps, but they had a great deal of colour in their faces and looked quite stout and hearty. Being remarkably free and agreeable in their manners, Oliver thought them very nice. Girls, indeed, as no doubt they were. The visitors stopped a long time. Spirits were produced in the consequence of one of the young ladies complaining of coldness in her inside. At length, Charlie Bate expressed his opinion that it was time to pad the oath. This, it occurred to Oliver, must be French for going out, but directly afterwards the Dodger and Charlie and the two young ladies went away together, having been kindly furnished by the amiable old Jew with money to spend. An old waistcoat, sat a young female, so pale and reduced that there would have been considerable difficulty in recognising her as the same Nancy that for for the voice in which she replied, I beg your pardon, the same Nancy, but for the voice which she replied to Mr. Sykes' question. Not long, gone 7, said the girl. How do you feel tonight, Bill? As weak as water, replied Mr. Sykes. Here, lend us a hand, and let me get off this thundering bed, anyhow. Illness had not improved Mr. Sykes' temper, for as the girl raised him up and led him to the chair, he muttered various curses on her awkwardness and struck her. Whining, are you? Said Sykes. Come, don't stand snivelling there. If you can't do anything better than that, cut off altogether. Do you hear me? I hear you, replied the girl, turning her face aside and forcing a laugh. What fancy have you got in your head now? Oh, you think better of it now, do you? Growled Sykes, marking the tear which trembled in her eye. All the better for you have. Why, you don't mean to say you'd be hard upon me tonight, Bill? Said the girl, laying her hand upon his shoulder. No, said Mr. Sykes. Why not? Such a number of nights which, as I've been patient with you, nursing and caring for you, and this is the first time I've seen you like yourself, but you wouldn't have served me as you did. Come on, say you wouldn't. Well then, I wouldn't. Why, Danny, the girl's whining again. It's nothing, said the girl, throwing herself in a chair. It'll soon be over. What'll soon be over? Demanded Mr. Sykes in a savage voice. What foolery are you up to now? Get up, and don't you come over me with your women's nonsense. As long as he needs me. Oh yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still when they've been used so ill? He knows I always will, as long as he needs me. I miss him so much when he's gone, but when he's near me, I don't let on. The way I feel inside, the love I have to hide, the hell I've got my pride, as long as he needs me. He doesn't say the things he should, he acts the way he thinks he should, but all the same I'll play this game his way, as long as he needs me. I know where I must be, I'll cling on steadfastly, as long as he needs me. As long as life is long, I'll love him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong, as long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you will lying half-dressed. He had roused her from her sleep, for she raised herself with a hurried and startled look. "Get up," said the man. "It is you, Bill," said the girl, with an expression of pleasure at his return. "It is. Get up." Seeing the faint light of early day without, the girl rose to undraw the curtain. "Let it be," said Sykes, thrusting his hand before her. "There's enough light for what I've got to do." "Bill," said the girl in a low voice of alarm, "why do you look at me like that?" The robber sat regarding her for a few minutes, and then, grasping her by the head and throat, dragged her into the middle of the room, placed his heavy hand upon her mouth. "Bill, Bill," gasped the girl, I won't scream or cry. Hear me, speak to me, tell me what I've done." "You know, you she-devil," returned the robber. "You were watched tonight. Every word you said was heard." "Spare my life for the love of heaven, as I spared yours." "Bill, dear Bill, you cannot have the heart to kill me. Stop before you spill my blood. I've been true to you, upon my guilty soul I have." The man struggled violently to release his arms, but he could not tear them away. "Bill," cried the girl, "let us both leave this dreadful place and forget how we lived. We must have time, a little time." The housebreaker freed one arm, grasped his pistol, but the certainty of immediate detection if he fired flashed across his mind, even in the midst of his fury, and he beat it twice with all the force he could summon upon the upturned face, which almost touched his own. She staggered and fell, nearly blinded with the blood that rained down from a deep gash in her forehead. But raising herself with difficulty on her knees, drew from her bosom a white handkerchief, and holding it up in her folded hands, as high towards heaven as her feeble strength would allow, breathed one prayer for mercy to her Maker. It was a ghastly figure to look upon. The murderer, staggering backward to the wall and shutting out the sight with his hand, seized a heavy club and struck her down.